Hey guys, how you doing today? I don't usually talk that much about online shooters because, well, I'm generally a bit crap at them. But when we were invited to take a look at Ironsight, and since I recall enjoying the game when it first appeared last year, here we are. Comparisons to classic Call of Duty are commonplace and honestly fair, so let's just get that out of the way and see how Ironsight plays now that it's launched globally on Steam. That link in the video description will take you there if you want to get that download started. Oh, one more thing. By creating an account right now, you earn a free DLC pack to get you going. Developed and published by Whipple Games, Ironsight is a military shooter set in the near future. But you shouldn't expect all sorts of weird, futuristic weaponry and crazy gadgets. The gameplay is extremely realistic, with more than 50 kinds of weapons that have a cutting-edge flavor to them and can be fully customized. The gunplay is very rewarding as you chain up kills and watch those achievements pop up in the heat of the action. Quite satisfying, I must admit, at least when I'm not on the receiving end of the bullet spree. The most outlandish feature in the game, so to speak, is the use of drones. Divided into tactical drones and offensive drones, you start with just a few, but you unlock many more as you advance your level, up to a current total of 19 drones. The spy drone follows you around and reveals enemies on your radar as you approach them, and the stalker drone is a quadrupedal drone that will follow the nearest enemy, revealing its position on the radar. These are just a few examples of what you can use as long as you reach a certain score threshold. There's this underlying quality to Ironsight that few shooters manage to achieve. Despite being fairly modest in its requirements, it's a well-rounded game that includes all the necessary characteristics for a simple and fun experience. The development team is listening to player feedback and regularly updating the game with new maps, modes, weapons, events, fixing bugs, and more. The addition of a Battle Royale mode earlier this year is proof of the will to expand the game while staying true to its principles of quick and entertaining gameplay. With 2 teams of 6 players each fighting in fairly small maps, combat is fast-paced and never lets up, with plenty of opportunities for kill streaks and drone deploying. With well over a dozen maps to choose from, these vary from small to medium-sized. The design is extremely competent and visually pleasant, offering you many options to sneak in on your enemies. The downtown map is one of my favorites, striking a remarkable balance between close quarters combat and open areas, with a working tram adding a much welcome aspect of unpredictability to the battle. There's also a nice cruise map, because waging war on a luxurious yacht has become a reference of the genre. And no, this sort of thing isn't dangerous at all. I mean, what's the worst that could happen to bullet holes on a ship? Jokes aside, Ironsight features many classic game modes such as Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, Secure Point, Search and Destroy, Frontline, and more. There are a few PvE modes as well where you can team up with other players or bots to take on AI-controlled enemies, which is fine to hone your skills, but these modes are completely throwaway as soon as you get the hang of the gunplay. Something that won't take you long. Ranked matches is where all the fun is for the most competitive players, so keep an eye out for the season start if you want to boast your skills. During my time with Ironsight, I never felt pressured into spending real cash to feel competitive. Microtransactions are mostly comprised of garish weapon skins and items such as bullet types that don't really do much difference when you're in the battlefield. Expert players may have other opinions about the shop, but for now everything seems fair and balanced to me. As I've read somewhere before, Ironsight is an underrated shooter that deserves more recognition and more players. And hopefully the global Steam launch will make things right. If you're a fan of no bullshit shooters, give this game a go and have fun.